Okay. So what's the map? Cool books for cool kids. Where's the cool books? Wait, cool books is okay. Well, let's see. I have, for some reason, I have two versions of the cool books. I don't know why, and if there's any difference, and what really happened here. So I'm just gonna do a quick pause at the beginning of the game. So are we all ready? Ready? Okay, let's begin. Yeah, let's me quickly check it. Nothing odd underground? I don't think so. Okay, here we go, another tournament game. This time, we are basically... Let me just quickly ally everyone. Playing on cool blocks with the cool kids. And the first of the cool kids on this map, we have Sicilian on the top left-hand corner, playing as yellow ED. Then moving on, we have on the other side of the top of the map, we have Guardian playing as green LC, already putting down the first mine in the first research center. On the bottom left, we have no one else but Ajack playing as ED as well, and in blue colors. And then on the bottom right, we have Winter and his favorite white color, because, you know, it's winter, get it? So he's playing in the snow colors. Right, so let's see what we have here. Winter is going for 3 research labs with a battery and a solar power plant opener. Interesting. Without any solar panels. And Guardian is doing the casual. He's just now adding mines equally with the research centers. So he's not maxing research centers yet. Let me do that real quick, and let's actually see which of the ED player is faster. One of the favorite parts of the tournament for everybody. Maybe you can just show it like this. Okay. That's actually fine. Like this. And maybe, so it's not confusing, we can flip those two. So this should be the top, this should be the bottom. There we go. It seems that they're pretty equal, other than I really think... No, they both... No, it seems that actually Ajax is skipping the 3 research lab. Yep, Guardian is taking all the mines now, outside of his base, while Winter, it seems he's taking all the research fields inside of his base. He actually only had one mine, so I guess his opener is to basically rush those mines as soon as possible, but he's actually not sacrificing any build time like some people do. And he's actually just putting 1 mine down, and by the time he puts all the research labs down, he have the upgraded mines. So his gap in the resources is not that huge. Yeah, when it comes to Guardian, he's already having is it 6? And he probably is gonna add 1 or 2 more mines. No, yeah, he's gonna be adding factories anytime soon now. Let's see what Winter's doing. He only have... Yeah, I mean, still, he's blocking the entry to the side of his base, but it seems he's a little slowed down, I'm not gonna lie. Like, his opponent already have like 3 mines ahead of him. And yeah, this battery, it's really slowing you down at the beginning of the game, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to ED players, it seems that Ajax is a little bit faster, but it makes sense because he was skipping the research labs altogether. Actually, not even a single one at the beginning of the game. Now he's just adding a first military... Oh, actually, they take it back. It seems Sicilian is already taking the research field outside of his base. That's a really quick macro. I'm not gonna lie, but he might be running out of resources quite soon. Yeah, he actually ran out of resources right now. Unless he's pausing those, but I mean, he should be okay. Ajax sending his Taigas relatively quickly to the resource fields, and I think he's taking the middle. No one is taking the middle yet. Yep, first factories for Winter, and where are the factories for... Actually, Winter is having factories before Guardian. That's interesting. So he only took 8, 10 mines, then built 2 factories. That's interesting. And Guardian seems he's just now adding second factory. Where's the battery for him? I don't see a... Oh, no. The battery is just blocking the way. Yeah, that's way better use than wasting all of your build time to putting down one wall. At least make it 3 walls. You can put 3 walls somewhere just to be sure. You could just block that off, because you might just as well, you know, I'll put 2 batteries down far enough just to use that build time in LC. So yeah, it's not ideal to just put 1 building, especially in an early game. Yeah, adding out some more factories relatively quickly. While it seems that Guardian is like 2 factories behind. And yep, Sicilian already building his factory line. He already have 2 of them completed. He's not taking the best care of his taigas, but yeah, he seems he's having a quite stable income now. He can just start building factories. He just need to send those taigas over here to those refineries and mines as soon as possible, please. And yeah, Ajack is doing a little bit better on the macro, I'm not gonna lie. He already has some factories down too, just inside of his base defensively. He's now putting them outside of his base. He have 2 Pamirs going. And let's see, we have the first... Oh, those are not moons, not the first moons of the game. They are the first lunars of the game. And it seems that Guardian actually doesn't have shields yet. His first moons came out without shields, so those lunars have a big chance actually of I mean, how do they know? Those rockets gonna hurt the lunars like hell. So those electric lunars should either go into ED base, ideally just trying to snipe some tigers down, I guess, because there's not much damage they're gonna get done. And it seems, yeah, he already having some electro, and he can skip the shields for now, but can be a little greedy. When it comes to economy, his resource fields inside of his base, he's slapping down another battery. About time. Actually turning lights off on factories, unless he's run out of power. Let's see. No, he is actually turning off the lights. That's good. That's good. That's nice. So is Guardian, and Guardian seems to have quite... Oh, he's actually taking... I don't know. He was taking just the resource fields outside of his base, which is way safer. And those Lunar were going for the power plant. That's an interesting choice, to say at least. I would rather want to see them... Yeah, those moons should group up and just start snapping and working on those rocket moons, because yeah, they till Guardian puts some shields on those moons. The shields are real late. Where are the shields? You already saw that he's going for electro. You should have shields by now. Moving on, what's going on in Sicilian is actually being under attack by Ajack. Some Pamir on Pamir action. And nothing really much done. He's still not sending his Taigas. I mean, he put them over here. He's have a constant production of them. But it seems that Ajack actually expanded quite quickly now, and he secured 2-3 more resource fields. Oh, he's probably just 1 ahead. But yeah, I mean, it seems actually Sicilian lost his Pamir fight because Ajack had more. And he had the upgrade, and Ajack is continuously sending more and more Pamirs. While Guardian, it's now he have shields. Level 1, but still good. They're gonna actually turn the tides a little bit for him. And when it comes to unit production, yeah, I mean, Winter didn't save that many units, so he might be in a little bit of a trouble now. Yeah, and it seems Ajack is working his way on the factories. Let's zoom in over here. Let's see Ajax's factories and see all those spammers that he's sending to the battle. He just makes sure, remember that he have some he does have some additional factories inside of his base. Over here, yeah, those moons, those rocket moons, there's quite plenty of them, and they're gonna start hurting. And basically, oh, there's even some, yeah, some of them was going straight into the main base, destroying the research lab. One of them down. If he gets this power plant, Winter is gonna be in a really big trouble. He doesn't have any power plant. So he just needs to, yeah, he's working on sniping this down. Well, as soon as he snipes that down, Winter is pretty much gonna be suffocated for a little bit. He should be putting down a power plant right now. It's probably somewhere in Ajax's base. It seems like Ajax, no, he's actually pushing. He's not falling back at all. Sicilian wanting some lasers. Yeah, those lasers are gonna deal with the bombers. So that's the end of the threat when it comes to Ajax. But yeah, Ajax should help his ally. It seems Winter is in a big trouble. Lights are down. No power plant. Okay, he actually managed to put it relatively quickly. So he doesn't. He's not gonna be He's not gonna suffer that much. That looks really weird. And yeah, the issue is the amount of moons with the shields on the top of them. It's overwhelming, and Winter doesn't have anything to deal with that. Pretty much. At least till he gets his craters out. It seems he have a heavy electro cannons, so he might be actually producing. He went for the electro cannons first. Which, in my opinion, is a bit of a mistake, a bit of a blunder. You should go for craters first, start production of the craters 1 minute before your heavy electro cannons are ready, and you basically start craters production with flags on, with the banners. And you start the production 1 minute before your heavy electro is ready, and then right before your first craters with banners are to come out, you pause the production, you wait till the heavy electro is researched, and you have really fast heavy electro craters. Just by the way, if you're an LC player and you like playing electro, it's a really nice thing to do, to have a quick swap. It seems Ajax is realizing he needs to help his allies, so he's sending his spammers. Yeah, he can relatively easily counter those moons with all those spammer cannons, and yeah, he's gonna go inside of Guardian's base, while Guardian is in Winter's base. Actually, Ajax is sending his next wave of spammers to help him out. Meanwhile, I presume, yeah, I was gonna say Sicilian should have heavy lasers pretty soon. Neither of the players are taking the resources in the middle, while Ajax is really greedy. Noctis will be proud of him. This is actually even some factories on this side. That's really cool. And yeah, I mean, there's some action inside of Guardian's base. I think he's putting some walls down. As for those who are curious what's going on over there. Ajax base, nothing really happens, so let's put this camera inside of Winter's base, in case we missed something. And yeah, here we go. We have some first craters. So yeah, those moons now are pretty useless. And I'm really curious, what is gonna be the move by Guardian now? Like, he's gonna go for the moons against craters? I don't know. I mean, yeah, I mean, why not? If you got a full shields, which he doesn't yet, so that's questionable. And yeah, those spammers hurting. They basically destroyed like four Xyrex power plants. Working on, they're probably gonna clear them all up. He realizes the threat. He should put some batteries down, and he's sending some reinforcements. Sicilian is going to help him out, but I don't know. That's gonna turn the tide. As soon as those craters come over as well, yeah, that's gonna be really tough spot. Not to mention Ajax is heavy macro, man. Like, he's spamming bombers, but it doesn't matter. He has so much money and so much income, and basically so many factories that yeah, he can definitely deal some damage with just those little bombers. I could actually, maybe it will be even worth putting some shields on them, just to deal with the lasers. Why not? It's not the best investments. A little bit overpriced. Might as well just slap some rocket Siberias. Yeah, like you see, those heavy lasers just one-shot those bombers. So it's just a bigger of a threat for yeah, for Guardian. Guardian is really suffering right now. If those bombers find out that there is some more power plants over here and gonna destroy this battery, this is gonna be looking pretty grim for Guardian. And those heavy craters, they are already here. They arrived. Not many of them went right into the main base, but actually quite significant amount. So they could start dealing with those laser tanks from Sicilian. And yeah, there's not any more there's the aggression in the Winter's base is gone, and now yeah, it seems like Ajax is putting all the pressure on the map now. Sicilian is on defense, like his laser is gonna keep stacking up, and oh, it seems that Ajax is doing a sneaky move. He's gonna get inside of the Sicilian's base from here, but I don't think he's paying attention. He's probably dealing with microing his units on the right hand side, but he should definitely move those into the main base. Just snipe all the targets you can get, and maybe even work on the refineries or research centers. Actually, yeah. Focused, I guess, and some of them in the research centers. That will be a really big blow for the Sicilian's economy. Yep. Main base is basically cleaned for Guardian. It's really tough. Really tough for him right now. He maybe should have tried to wall it off a little bit earlier. And yeah, I don't know. Looking pretty grim for him. Still Palmers. Some sneak attack from... Yeah, I was saying Ajax should have done it a little bit earlier, but yeah, finally, there we go. I was basically saying that he should have moved those Palmers. He probably just realized that they're already there. And there's so many Palmers that even though they get one-shotted, there's just so many of them that actually deal quite plenty of damage. And those Palmers in the main base... Those lasers are just too good against them without shields. Yeah, they're kind of weak. Guardian retaking his main base. I mean, I'm surprised that he was not taking those resources. Like, as soon as he saw his base being taken over, he should probably get some... Yeah, well, he definitely did. He definitely did because his spammers deal quite plenty of damage, and he might have do that as well. And yeah, it seems that he's going for a spammer spam for now, for the time being. And why not? He can switch to Siberias now. Go for rockets. By the amounts of factories, he have like as twice many factories that Sicilian has. Yeah, it seems some of the farmers decided to just slowly focus on the mines. One of the resource fields are destroyed. Those actually get the power. That's interesting. They're still powered by those power plants over here. Yeah, we're missing some action over here. Some more Palmers fighting the moons. Yeah, those moons are not having a good time at all. Yeah, Ajax is everywhere. Look, there's some more Palmers over here, some more Palmers over here, and Winter is just basically making sure that the Sicilian like doesn't get too many laser tanks. Well, that'll be an issue. He actually have quite plenty. As soon as Sicilian builds a nice ball of laser tanks, they can really come back into the game. So I really want to see a Siberia swap for Ajax. Like by now, you're going against laser. Like sure, Palmy is doing a great job, and they served you a while, but okay, he put down shields. Still, you're going against heavy lasers, so I don't know how I feel about that. I think switching for Siberias and even mixing Palmers with Siberias would be a better idea, just to have some Siberias to tank those lasers. And yeah, I mean, Winter is just sending all his units and they all die, so he has some saved at home. So it's not too bad. Ajax is the first one to take the middle resources in the center. And yeah, it seems Sicilian is slowly pushing. And those Palmers, as I was saying, pretty useless against heavy lasers by now. And yeah, that's gonna hurt. This stage, Sicilian have a nice ball of units, twice more in his main base. Some even on the Guardian side, so he's actually gonna cut off the supply of units for Ajax. Like, no Palmers will go out now. They are just gonna get destroyed right away. And he's actually going, yeah, just going right into his main base, gonna start destroying all those Tigers, just one-shotting them, one-tapping them, and yeah, this is gonna be problematic for Ajax. Sure, he have, yeah, that's a lot of Palmers, I'm not gonna lie, but there's still plenty of lasers. Without dealing with those lasers first, you should probably focus fire all those laser tanks and then start dealing with the moons, because yeah, sure, he counters the moons, but those laser tanks gonna just shred all those Palmers, even there's so many of them. And yeah, we are having a little bit of a trouble here, it seems. Palmer's going right into Sicilian's base, while Sicilian is taking over Ajax base, so it's pretty interesting. Yeah, those spammers are just gonna get sandwiched and just gonna die, and Ajax have nothing now. No Siberias. He have lasers. Okay, I mean, I guess he's going for lasers too, so it's gonna be lasers versus lasers. Let's see. Or are those only defensive lasers against lasers? Laserception. Anyways, So yeah, as predicted, Ajax lost all of his farmers. Not yeah, but he's gonna lose them any second now. So not much could have been done over here. And all those laser tanks just destroyed. I mean, he could have probably got some more tigers over here. He should probably send someone in the main base. I mean, although he already have some heavy lasers mounted on those factories, so yeah. He might as well just take all the resources in the middle. That's a good move. Winter not really paying attention and moving his units to fight those tanks. And meanwhile, all the moons from Guardian are just coming slowly, pushing in. And yeah, he doesn't have that many factories, but I mean, he has some more over here. But he struggled quite a bit in the early game. He got really pushed back, and his economy suffered quite a big blow. And yeah, those tanks of Sicilian, they are now in Winter's base, by the way. And they're destroying the mines. It's really interesting to see lasers destroying buildings. Sneakily, per se. Not really sneakily, you should probably definitely see that coming, and it seems like nowadays LC only knows how to drop Guardians. Where are the Guardians, excuse me? Oh. Yeah. Well, Winter is trying to help. You know, like those defensive Guardians, they're there to help you. Like, shouldn't be complaining. So yeah, we've got Palmers with heavy lasers. Interesting mix. Maybe there was just some leftover Palmers and now he's just switching to lasers. I don't know, it's hard to say. Some more now, yeah, it seems Winter is switching to Guardians now. That's the play of the game. Yeah, there is some fight over here. No, that's just some Guardians by Winter. Ah, he's actually sneakily securing the resources that Guardian should have took by now, but he was too busy trying to defend his base. And yeah, those spammers helping all those craters. So yeah, those moons actually not enjoying their life at all. Being pushed back to their natural habitat. And yeah. Oh, that was some sneaky. Where did that happen? All those craters. I was gonna say, I thought Winter had a little bit more units. So apparently Winter decided to send a little convoy, and we have some crater pilgrims going inside of Sicilian's base. And it seems right on time, Guardian spotted it and blocked it. Really good spot, like, seriously. Just right on time, he blocked it all. That could have hurt Sicilian economy really. And now all those craters, maybe Winter is not even paying attention, and he had them scheduled to go inside of the enemy base. Now they're just gonna die to laser because they instantly rescheduled their pathing. I'm actually surprised there is no. That's a weird texture. That should be textured a little bit differently. It looks like there is a path over here, but there isn't. So yeah, bye-bye to those craters. Yeah, it's a really interesting and even back and forth match, to be fair. Ajax is definitely the MVP for now. Let me just close that real quick. No, there is some, yeah, the tanks inside of a Winter's base got cleared up. They managed to destroy 5 mines, meanwhile. And yeah, it seems that Guardian is being pushed back. And Sicilian having few balls of tanks, few groups, 1, 2, 3, equally spread for convenience, I presume. And yeah, those moons good against the lasers, that's for sure, and Electro actually. So not too bad. Although by that time, I think he should be switching to plasma. Like his opponent is going for heavy units. So I would really like to see a plasma switch for He's actually going for it, I think. Yeah, we've got Electro. Electro moons for Guardian. He should be probably switching to Plasma soon. Unless he's going to go for a spam of Electro moons, which are only a little bit cheaper, but I don't know. Against lasers, I think the Plasma can get a quite plenty of benefit from the range. Because lasers don't seem to have a quite big range. They're really close range, I think. Yeah, dropping those walls against lasers, that's always really good tactic. And Sicilian is moving out with his units. Guardian still not taking these resource fields. Maybe he's leaving them for Sicilian, but I don't think Sicilian had time. He didn't even take those fields over here. And yeah, it seems that Ajax is on his way. He's on a mission with one of his bulleters, aka Gruz. No, lights off. No, that was just the sunrise. And he's gonna grab this resource field, probably resource field, and he's probably gonna wall it off too. So Sicilian pushing in. What was that? Oh, yeah, that was just one of the tanks being disabled. So Sicilian and Ajax, the laser wars begins. Let me just see. If one of them doesn't have the full shields, yeah, they all do. One of them have actually upgraded. Sicilian have upgraded Kaukis. And Ajax doesn't. It seems. Ajax has the unupgraded ones. And Winter is coming over to help. He secured a nice location with those resource fields over here with his Guardians, and his base is protected by Guardians, so yeah, why not? He can just go 2v1 against Sicilian now. And all those lasers, they're not gonna have a fun time against Moons, I'm pretty sure of that. But I don't know, Sicilian seems to lose the laser wars. And there is some electric Tesla cannons to join the rave. Let's watch the rave party. Any action we are missing? We are missing a little bit over here, so let's see what's going on over there. Lasers in a choke point against Moons, so nothing really special. That's gonna be just a slow fight. And over here, this is really hectic. Sicilian have a wave of reinforcements coming, and he's actually pushing in. While Ajax and Winter are grouped together. And Sicilian, yeah, I mean, it was a brave move to push out so deeply against two people. I don't know if it was the best move, but I mean, I guess he can afford it to lose few tanks. Over here, yeah, like, why he's not going around? That's my question. Like, you could send some of the units go all the way around and just flank them to get a better surface area. It seems Ajax is already taken those resource fields, and yeah, he's trying to trench it, but yeah, those trees are so annoying. You need to clear those up because yeah, they're gonna mess up the trench. And Sicilian is not aware of it. And he's gonna be taking those resource fields too. Relatively soon. Winter taking the resource fields, Guardian taking the resource fields in the middle. Winter took those in the center of the map, while Ajax took one on the hills. So it seems the team with the bottom team is definitely greedy on the resources, and they have a way better income. So if Guardian and Sicilian are not gonna push out and do something significant anytime soon, it might really hurt. And oh, interesting, we have a switch, plasma switch for Winter. Oh, that's nice to see. But, I mean, against those moons, maybe rockets would have been a better call. I don't know. both your enemies are going lasers, you might as well just stick with the moons, just like Guardian is doing. And rockets could counter those moons a little bit better. But Plasma is fine. I personally prefer Plasma over Electro, and they're both going Plasma, so it doesn't even matter. So what matters is that Guardian have far more units than Winter does. But over here we have some more moons pushing into Sicilian's army. I think they switched. Yeah, it seems they switched. It seems like Ajax is coming over to defend the right hand side. He realizes the threat of the moon spam. We have some banners. Let's see, let's find the bannerments. Does Ajax have bannerments somewhere? Yeah, there are some bannerments over here. Good. Do Winter have the bannerments somewhere? Let's see, is everyone having the bannerments? I don't think Winter has them. Maybe he just lost them all. Yeah, I don't think Winter is making banners. It's a little bit of a loss. Or maybe he's not making enough of them that I cannot see them because they die right away. Or he's not making any at all. Actually, I'm thinking, yeah, rockets would have been way better on those factories than the plasma. Maybe rockets at the front and plasma at the back, something like that. But yeah, rockets will definitely be better defensively against those moons. And really nice flank by Ajax. Yeah, those moons are getting sandwiched. They are not gonna like that. Yep, I mean, Guardian pushed a little bit too deep. Not into Guardians, I think. I don't think... I mean, Guardian pushed against... He pushed versus the Guardians, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, the Guardians are dealing quite well against the moons, so yeah. He shouldn't go that deep, especially in letting half of his army being sandwiched by Ajax tanks. And yeah, there we go. Let's see, let's move that over here. There's so much action going all over the map, so it's a little hard to keep track of it. So what we will try, there's some over here. Some action over here, some action in the center. Winter lost his mines in the middle. And now Sicilian is pushing an Ajax because Ajax went to move most of his army to help Winter. Did I see ions? Who have ions? Ajax has ions. That's so interesting. I like that. I like that a lot. I like to see some ions. Oh, but Sicilian have screamers. That's gonna be interesting. I mean, I think those ions are gonna add some nice DPS. I don't think they're there for disabling because, I mean, heavy lasers, as soon as the shields are gone, they just pretty much one-shot everything. But I think, I'm not sure. Do lasers deal more damage? Well, yeah, they're good offensively against the buildings, sure. I'm just curious, in a 1v1 scenario, would those ions add more DPS than slapping additional laser on the top of the heavy laser would? That's what I'm curious about. So, yeah. Over here, Winter pushed Guardian a little bit back. See what's going on. Guardian is defending in space, while some of the... This is so heavy to keep track. So Sicilian is pushing back Ajax. No, Ajax is actually pushing Sicilian back. Yeah. Sicilian lost all his units. All those screamers basically just died. The ion switch was actually really good. And now, as soon as this ions gonna come over to the factories, the Sicilian's factories, this is gonna be crucial. Oh wow, all those moons found a sneaky way around. Finally, a nice flank from Winter, destroying the factories. Maybe sending some over here. Seems Guardian's adding some craters into the mix. So yeah, Guardian realizes that, and he realizes there is a small ball of moons in his space. He probably will be able to deal with those relatively easily. And I don't know, he should have definitely moved. Ajax should definitely push before those tanks came out of factories and try to lock some factories down with the ion cannons. Yeah, those screamers. Yeah, Ajax have a nice ball of units, and there is tons of them more. Yeah, I think Sicilian is he's done for. Yeah, Sicilian is done. I'm giving Sicilian like 5 to 7 minutes. And oh my gosh, all those moons from Winter all the way into the base, into Guardian's base. This is a moon fiesta. So much moon dust everywhere and plasma beams, and it's a pure rave, this game. We have some lasers over here. Yeah, the lights up could have helped tremendously too. And yeah, Ajax is just running around the factories, making sure to disable them all. And yeah, those ion cannons, each shot closer to disabling them. I mean, I'm wondering if Ajax is using the advanced battle unit script, because this battle script unit is making sure that your ions are not targeting the buildings that are uh, already disabled. Just by the way, for those who doesn't know. Those screamers could probably really mess with this AI, but yeah, if you want building ions, you want to make sure you switch your script to advanced. And yeah, it seems over here, top left corner, it seems that Winter managed to sneak some moons into Guardian's base. Yeah, Winter decided to he's just sacrificing all his moons just to keep Guardians busy, so he cannot help Sicilian. And those lasers, come on, Ajax. There's so many factories that are waiting to be disabled. I don't think you can push in over here. While disabling those power plants that have no shields on them, yeah, that will be huge. So if you can do that, yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, just move all those tanks in front of the factories, disable them all, and yeah, that's the game over for Sicilian pretty much. Ajax has so much economy that yeah, there's no way of coming back for Sicilian. Guardian, yeah, Winter is doing the best that he can do right now. Do we have a cross in Winter's base? Yeah, we have a cross. He made a cross for all the units that died inside of his base, I presume. This is an LC cross. Let's have a minute of silence. Okay, and a minute has passed. So yeah, it seems Sicilian is actually making some repairs to repair his disabled factories, which is good to see. And Guardian managed to actually defend and help Sicilian push Ajax back. So yeah, seems the game might be not actually over. So yeah, Winter did not manage to keep Guardian busy enough, and now he's on the defense. Not quite sure if Guardians can push through into his base with that many Guardians down, but yep, they lost the tempo, and it might be still a chance for Guardian and Sicilian to get back into the game. There we go. Those repairers in action. Managed to repair. Ajax is swapping for cannons, it seems. Let's see. Yep, we have some cannons to deal with the bigger threat. The bigger threat, which is, of course, all those plasma moons. Look at them. Look at their vicious eyes. The vicious blue eyes. I have such a cool ideas for you guys. I'm gonna make you look even better soon. Almost done with the UCS units. It's just Tiger, the Grenade Tiger, and I'm gonna be moving on. I wanted to move on for Palmers and for light ED units, but I might actually do LC. I'm really feeling it. Anyways, yeah, we have all those cannons, heavy cannons actually, for Ajax that are collecting moon dust for free. And Guardian realizes that he needs more craters. And is fooling all those moons before they all get turned into moon dust. In the realization of what's gonna happen soon. And it seems Winter is just massing the moons. He can go for the same tactic because both of his enemies still going for electro weapons, so why not? While Ajax is actually adjusting accordingly and switching for cannons. So those moons, there's so many of them, but it doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure this amount of heavy cannons Kauki can definitely deal with those moons. They literally just like two-shot them. Well, Ajax is not paying attention and he's just losing too many tanks one by one because he probably didn't have his units on the hold position. Winter is coming. Get it? No pun intended. To help him out. And yeah, it seems there is no really big movement for Sicilian. He's trying to recover. Not in a really bad spot, but yeah, Ajax Winter is going into. Yeah, there's no artillery. Actually, yeah, it would be really nice to see some artillery in action now, especially against those tanks. Yeah, if Guardian actually waited, get some artillery on this hill, block it off with some buildings to alter the terrain. Maybe or even just ask for one bulliter from Sicilian. Maybe he would be able to snap all those tanks and actually win the fight. But as I was saying, where is 1/3 of the moons? All I see is just the moon dust all over here. Some more moon dust over here. Come on, one of them, step on them. Turn them into the moon dust too. There we go. Just right over all the moons. And it seems Winter was trying to sneak a few moons through. Probably lost like most of them. But he managed to get about a handful of moons. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 moons? Is that it? Or 6? 6? My bad. And we have a base drop. There we go. We've been waiting for the base drop for so long. It couldn't be a game with 2 LC players without a base drop. So it starts now. And this time Winter is the first one to drop the base. And I will be just behind him to drop the mic. And there we go. It seems as well that we have some other moons. Yeah, it seems Winter is actually splitting and attacking on multiple angles. So it's really nice to see. It takes a lot of effort and focus for other player to play defensively and dealing with many little units attacking, just basically poking at you from all over the place. So Guardian can really focus on micro his units, and now Sicilian is actually gonna have some good time against those cannons. All those cannons are basically half of them seems they are out of ammo. half of them are just completely confused with the screamers, and obviously lasers are just better. But yeah, there's so many cannons from Ajax that I don't know. This is actually looking scary. I personally wouldn't want to play against that. I mean, if you were playing UCS, you probably just go for Plasma and just deal with those cannons, but yeah. As I'll see, it's tough. I mean, Craters, sure, if you just max Craters, but he cannot really do that. At least Guardian cannot really do that because he's going against mass moons. There's so many moons just spilling all over the place. Winter is just like a little sneaky bacteria that's basically infecting the main base of Guardian, and Guardian is just trying to basically use all his immune system to defend against it. Winter is not really doing much of a damage, other than just constantly distracting Guardian, and Guardian is not really able to help his ally. There's some nice amount of moons over here. You have some more over... No, actually those are buildings. My bad. So he managed to trap few tanks on this side, but it seems that Sicilian is in a bit of a trouble. And Winter have a nice amount, at least had nice amount of moons over here. They all died. Never mind. And we have some nests over here. I'm surprised there's no actual base drops here. It's just on the left-hand side. A tactical base drop, let's call it. Yeah, Ajax showed us pretty much a nice showcase of ED units. It would be nice to see some bombers too. And we didn't see Siberias, so we'll have to wait for another game for that. That's a really long game, and yeah, quite even too. Really fun to watch, not gonna lie. Missing some action over here. Yeah, do you see like those colors? White color on LC? It's like, how are you gonna... You can't even see it. Oh, it seems Ajax is a little annoyed and frustrated, but I don't know why. Oh. Wait, what is he frustrated about? Winter is not freaking around. Winter, it's just... I don't know. He's actually doing a good job, in my opinion, honestly. Like, I don't think he's... no offense, Winter, if you're gonna be watching this, but I don't think... I'm pretty sure that Guardian is a little stronger than you. So you are actually doing the best job by doing what you're doing. It's just constantly distracting him, and Ajax should capitalize on it and just push Sicilian and cleared off his base. And I'm not gonna lie, Ajax, you had a chance to disable all those factories plenty of times, and you didn't micro your units properly. You could have disabled all these factories and then probably regroup, wait a little bit, maybe then switch for cannons, and it will take a really long time for Sicilian to recover. You only managed to take that many, I don't know, like 10, 15 factories. And it seems Ajax is getting a little tilted. Oh yeah, definitely. Screamers do their job, that's for sure. Like, Ajax is lacking some Screamers of himself, but what I'm saying, like, he had a chance earlier to basically push before those Screamers came out and basically lock those factories down. And yeah, Winter is pushing with Guardians. We have another base drop slowly pushing in. Ajax is in a pretty good position, and Guardian is now really on the defense. Sicilian has no army. So I'm not gonna lie, like overall, you know, I don't know. Well, Winter is just literally just storming the heck out of the Sicilian space. So I don't know what you're on about. Like, how many weather controls we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That probably is gonna clear all of that. Like Sicilian will have no base. That's game over for Sicilian. So yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, maybe it's just Winter's playstyle is to do basically this annoyance and distraction, and it worked really well against Guardian. In my opinion, he did a good job this match. Like, sure, Ajax had really tough game. His macro was insane, and he managed to take all those resources, but I don't think he should be mad at his ally. Yeah, Guardian just doesn't have enough craters to deal with that. And there is some more moons on the right hand side. Like, see? Guardian is here. Like, AJ is complaining about, oh yeah, I have to 1v2. Like, sure. Are you really 1v2ing? Because I don't see Sicilian having many units. Oh, this is a sneaky RD. There we go. And I don't think Ajax is realizing. He just lost a lot of tanks. There's another shot coming. Oh, that one didn't do so much damage. And another one. Yeah, this one actually, that was a nice hit. I don't think I have resuppliers over here. Yeah, see, like all those. I mean, those fields were already dry, anyways. So it doesn't really matter. But Sicilian is pretty much dead, and Ajax has infinite income now. There's another storm now in Guardian's base. Guardian realized that some of his factories just got sniped by those moons, those sneaky moons on the right hand side. Like, sure, maybe Winter could have like grouped up a nice ball of units and pushed there instead of just constantly losing them all, but I don't know. Ajax is gonna be so frustrated. He is using all his army to artillery. And he's not even realizing it. Like, he's just standing there, still. There's not even screamers from Sicilian that are preventing his units from retreating. Like, as soon as you saw an artillery shell shot, yeah, it's a little bit late. It's a little bit late for that Ajax. You pretty much lost all your army to artillery, which is a really good play by Guardian. I'm not gonna lie. We were waiting for the artillery and he brought it over. But yeah, I mean, Guardian is running dry on resources too. He was denied. Like, maybe some sneaky moves over here. Come on. I mean, I don't know. He's not gonna get past that. Maybe. Good try. I don't have time to play for someone. Oh well, we have a lot of salt in the sea. So what's gonna Sicilian do? Like, he have no resources. Is that actually a... Yeah, that's a full trench. No, you can destroy those trees and get through. Easily. Yeah. We have Sicilian realized that he could actually probably taken over those resources, or at least stop the Ajax from mining. Yeah, and see, like, Winter is on the top of the economy. He have more economy than Guardian, and Guardian is slowly bleeding out units. Ajax with a second wave of units. Is this artillery enough? Well, Ajax should split his... Oh wait, we have some artillery. Those are not casual cannons, those are artillery cannons. Look at the rain. Look at the pepper. Yeah, Ajax is peppering all of Sicilian's factories right now. Those pepper shells are going all over. And the storm. There is some artillery shots finally. A little bit misfired. Maybe this one will hit. That's a nice shot. And another one. And another one. Can we have another one? Well, those storms could deal some real damage and pose some real danger. Where are those Mercuries going, excuse me? Away from the storm or something? Put some shields on those artillery. Would be a good call. And some more... some more bastions. I mean, some more, yeah, some more guardians. From Winter. Yeah, it was Moselle issue just getting one-shot by this artillery. And Guardian just lost all of his army. There's some more moons inside of his base. Yeah, this looks like a game to me. This artillery probably is the MVP. Look at the experience on those artilleries. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 levels. This one has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, both of them have 5 levels. They'd probably destroy like 50 units themselves. Does Sicilian have any units? He have only a couple of tanks, yeah. But just he was so dry on resources. He was denied. He was not mining from here, neither those resources. And yeah, it seems that the artillery from Ajax is just now. Yep, there is a GG from Sicilian, and you're probably gonna see Guardian just making it a little extra long for Ajax. And the Guardian is actually leaving the game. There we go, that was the game 1. GG for both players. Let's watch the stats. Ajax. Look at the money graph. Noctis, are you watching this? Are you proud of Ajax? Are you proud to see how much money he got? I'm sure he would be proud of it. And he will be once he's gonna watch the replay. And unit destroyed. So, we are gonna be playing on a 2v2 Watchers map. Okay, it seems we are all ready. Let's begin the next game. Guardian has UCS, that's interesting. And Ajack and Winter's both going LC this time. Let's see how that's gonna turn out. So Ajack is playing as yellow LC and Winter this time in red. And then we have Guardian as the green UCS and Sicilian as blue AED. Guardian, the typical UCS opener with a nice energy transmitter in a correct spot in the middle to grab all those resources. Let's see what the LC people are going for. Well, it seems we have some rush shenanigans coming over. Some sneaky factories. Already out. Actually, triple. Triple factories from Ajax. I don't know if he can afford that. He's already stacking all those lunars. No research labs, though. This is gonna be some kind of an all-in tactic. Well, technically, I'm pretty sure that when I was doing the calculations, one mine can support 2 factories, I think, of continuous lunar production. But it will give you no additional income. It will just literally this can support those 2 and this one. Basically, those 2 mines are literally just working to give you enough money to constantly produce those lunars, but you still have a limited income. So yeah, it seems Ajax is going for full rush, while Winter is just going a typical start. And oh, someone misplaced the. I don't know what happened here. It's a misclick. I don't know what really happened. Maybe he just placed it like the depot's point over here, where it was not ideal, or he cancelled it again. And now he's out of money. Because you have those two factories building. And yeah. Do you have many lunars? This is gonna be rough. See, like Ajax is out of an actual income, so he cannot put two buildings at once. He still have enough to, you know, to support the lunar production, but he have no research. So it's just a matter of, can Guardian defend that? They don't know what's coming. They don't know there are gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Followed by another 3. Should be 9 though, right? Yeah, there's some more from the other side, my bad. And yeah, I'm having a feeling that's gonna be a 5-minute game. No cannons on those, and no scout. Against TLC players, you really want to scout early if one of them is going for rush. You could even see that, like, if you... Yeah, you just need some scout. He should be actually having those factories, having a rally point over here. Because he's wasting so much time. You can do it manually, sure, but those lunars, some of them could be already almost on the other side of the map. And yeah. Let's see how Guardian's gonna defend against it. Rockets? No, rockets... No, never go rockets. If you're defending against this, either go plasma right away, or go for cannons. Because rockets, especially on guided ones, you can just kite like crazy. And he's gonna lose the power plant, and it's gonna be a GG. I mean, Sicilian could defend and borrow him a bulliter, but he's already putting another power plant. He knows he's gonna lose that one for sure. Cannons would have been way better. They deal more damage, and they basically are instant hit. Lights off. Now those lunars just need to make sure those power plants are not gonna be finished. Like, if this one is not gonna be finished, and he needs to... What Ajax should be doing is trying to snipe the bulliter right now. He missed that, so not the best of a micro at the rush. Yeah, I really want to try it myself. It's a really all-in build. Yeah, it's pretty much the build I was actually... I personally have a little bit more factories. If you're going for all-in, might as well. Another power plant going down. Yeah, those rockets were a poor choice. Lights off, and if he loses this mammoth, it could be really over for him. And Sicilian should really work on closing off. He should wall this off completely. And there is some Electro Lunars from Winter now. Yeah, this is gonna... I think it's gonna be a game. Yep, the mammoth is gonna die now. It's being chased around its own base. Damn, Guardian is microing his mammoth so nicely right now. I don't think that matters. No, come on, just one more shot. It's literally living on 42 HP. That's a magic number, by the way. And yeah, now it seems Ajax is moving on. Like, now you haven't finished this mammoth. He would have been dead. Come on. Lasers. We're gonna see lasers on the top of them. Cannons. I mean, yeah, actually, cannons probably better this scenario against lunars. Especially upgraded ones, yeah. That's the thing, you cannot really rush ED. Yeah, all those lunars are just gonna die now. So, at this point... Guardian is still alive. You didn't finish the mammoth, the hero on 42 HP. Look at this. This dude should be level 5 now. seriously, implement some XP for from civil units, from getting XP from taking damage and building stuff or gathering resources. No, that could be actually a little bit too broken. It would make UCS economy too strong, but if it would affect them, maybe it's just gonna affect their. Yeah, it could affect just their HP. Yeah, now some more Electro from Winter. We have some Palmers. Yeah, some Palmers down, but yeah, I mean, Winter have some Electro cannons that can really disable all of those. Okay, you got the Mammoth, but there's still some more power plants going down, and there's another Mammoth over here. Oh my gosh, this guy is a hero. How is he still alive? And he's gone. He died. After all that time, he actually managed to defend Guardian's base. Now Ajax, I mean, he's not that behind on research because he probably have some research centers now, and he have full economy. He's still on that level. The first mines, non upgraded ones, but he's definitely ahead of Guardian right now. Probably even on research too. You have some guided rockets, I guess. Yeah, Guardian suffered a lot. Seems the game's gonna quiet down a little for now. Anyways, yeah, we have first set of spiders. Do we have the upgraded shields? Not fully yet. Those moons are on the level 1 shields too, but so actually the spiders are not a bad call. He's actually going, maybe he's going for heavy rockets. That'll be actually a good idea. What is Sicilian doing? There's not much he can do, they cannot really expand. There's quite plenty of factories for Guardian. And what is... And it seems they're both going for Electro, so actually a Spider Rocket Moon spam will be really nice. And Siberia spam from this guy with rockets would be perfect. Heavy cannons are fine too against the moons, I'm not gonna lie. I will like that too. Definitely no lasers, I wouldn't like to see lasers against the double moons. Well, probably they are. but it depends, really. If they keep the pressure for the next 5-10 minutes, probably yeah. There's nothing that Guardian and Sicilian can do, but we have heavy cannons, which are basically just gonna clean all the moons. Probably heavy rockets soon, unless I see, yeah, still on rocket 2, so he's definitely researching heavy rockets. And heavy cannons and heavy rockets just gonna have a really good time against the moons, so... Even though there's so many of them, I don't know. Some plasma beams for Winter. Come on, Guardian, you can do it. Where are the heavy rockets? One of the research centers is disabled. He really need to rebuild that as soon as possible. Probably somewhere over here will be the safest spot. Yeah, those moons cannot get in now. Yeah, and they are gonna be pushing back. Come on, Guardian, you need to realize you're one research center short. You need to build one more. Yeah, you see how basically those... I mean, he lost quite plenty of those heavy cannon tanks, but yeah, they managed to get back. The only issue is there's so much more coming, and it seems that he's spamming electro lunars. He knows both of his enemies are going for... He's just memeing at this point. Ajack is just literally memeing right now. He probably should have just go for creators. You wanna meme, at least go for new hopes, like for real. That would make way more sense. I mean, Lunar, sure, they build really fast, but they just get one-shotted by kinetic, so... Winter is actually trying. And Sicilian is expanding, and there we go, heavy rocket spiders. All at once, fully upgraded, probably fully upgraded for the rockets too. Come on. Let me just check, are we actually streaming? No, I was not streaming, I think. So that's great. Here we go again. So for the first part of the game, you just have to watch Alex stream. Because my did not record. So rip that. I'm just gonna triple check if I'm actually... Oh well. I should have probably have it on the Twitch open on my phone. just to be double sure. So there we go. Didn't I say New Hopes? I think he heard me. So he's now actually making way more sense. But I don't know, without plasma beams? Probably should have went for plasma beams now. Hopefully he will. Ajax realizing on how much you can actually support afford just having a main base. He's just now experiencing and realizing after that many years that you can actually have a lot of early aggression. There we go. We have some plasma. Plasma being New Hopes, and those gonna deal with this Paras pretty easily, I'm pretty sure. I'm really happy to see my favorite unit. I'm even more happy to redesign it pretty soon. Maybe that's what I'm actually gonna do. I'm just gonna redesign New Hopes after I'm done with the UCS. Who cares about lunars and moons? And Winter actually going craters, and yeah, that's probably gonna be the game. With all honesty, those craters, there's nothing on the battlefield that can match them. Those New Hopes, really agile and fast, just going right into Guardian's base. And they're just gonna do what the moons didn't manage to, and the early lunars didn't manage to achieve. Okay, this plot, yep, is able to move on. Move to the next one. Over here. That's good, that's what the New Hopes are best at, just strategic surgical strikes. And one more, come on. Disable this power plant and you have a victory. Oh wait, there's one more over here, my bad. Well, now they all gonna die. But they died for the cause. But there's more coming. Way more coming, and there's some heavy craters. Or are they M1s? Actually, even upgraded ones, so... And those are pretty much fully upgraded, I'm pretty sure. No, I think they're... The 800 or 400s? No, so they're not even upgraded, so it doesn't even... But it doesn't really matter, it just needs the shields. And there's way more and more New Hopes now. Oh my gosh, now we have a base drop of Guardians on the top of it from Winter. Really rough. Look, all of those new hopes. Or there's pretty much no hope for our team on the bottom. Yeah, Guardian's pretty much dead right now. And he's stepping out. And that will be the end of the game number 2. It actually lasted a little longer than expected. Winter just BMing. Being a little toxic. But well-deserved victory. Yeah, you can see how much of an impact. Even though Ajax was going lost so much. Let's look at the research. Yeah, he was behind on the research, that's for sure. A lot. But money-wise, he put such a big gap into Guardian's income that, yeah, that was significant. And Winter was just there free to do whatever. Just play the casual micro game and spam his units later. The end of the next game. Yeah, I'll just go on. Okay. And we're back for the third game. There's no sound. Excuse me. Something is wrong. We rolling. Okay. Oh, for some reason I have no sound in the games. Don't know why. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna play without music for the last game. And let's go. And here we are on the battleground. And I feel really weird with all the silence in the background. Let's see what kind of crazy builds we're gonna see this time. So, top left, we have Winter as green LC, and top right, we have Ajack as blue LC. And then we're gonna have the color switch for Guardian playing in red, and Sicilian already sending his bulliter into the enemy team. What is Sicilian going to do? Question mark. He only built 2 civil factories, and he's sending his bulliter. I'm really curious where that's gonna go. And yeah, it seems that the Winter is going for a rush. Double rush. Okay, they're all rushing. They're basically gonna go for a rush build. And it seems the Sicilian is just gonna probably wall up the resources. Is that the plan? Wall up the factories, quick! Oh my gosh, this is happening. And okay, well, it seems that Guardian is walling off the LC players, but that's not gonna help them all that much. Against LC, you don't really need to put that wall over here, though. You only need to one over here and one over here. That's the ideal setup. You basically just drag it from here to here, and you have like one there and one there. That's a waste of time. Okay, so this is happening. This is gonna be so weird. We are going for like some super crazy level 1, and it's the only problem that, okay, we actually have a nades Okay, this is a crazy game. I wish I had music right now and the sound in my game. What's going on? We basically have a start instead of a civil power plant. You probably could have yeah, I don't know. Boulder Rush failed, that's for sure. We have some. What's the? That's just some tigers. There's no mining. I mean, I like the effort that they are doing on the bottom, but execution, not so much. Not gonna lie, they probably could have go for something they actually practiced. Because yeah, there's so many mistakes I see now. I don't want to point them out because that's some tactics I don't want to talk about. Okay, I believe you understand me why. Yeah, Sicilian is way more successful and his walling off, that's for sure. And yeah, it seems that starting with the military power plant actually is a really good idea. All those nades should not be getting lunars for free, and those lunars should be kiting the heck out of this tiger. So yeah, you can see how much of a difference just one military power plant in the early game does. Like, he is literally able to defend against it just because of this. And he could probably slap another civil power plant, civil factory for sure. Sicilian, on the other hand, let me actually split the camera because there's gonna be some lot of crazy action going. Anything over here? No more walling off? No. Over here, the brush. We really want to see where that's gonna go. And on this side, it seems we have some electro lunars now. And yeah, it doesn't look so good for Sicilian anymore. With those electric lunars, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, the meta is changing, guys. It's happening. Like, what is this game? People actually realizing that, you know, you can use early aggression. You can use that early money that everyone is pumping into economy to actually do some significant damage early game. And some people might, oh, that's just a casual LC rush, but other factions can do that too. There's just a matter of changing your comfort zone a little bit and playing around different builds. I'm not saying like that's a perfect execution and that's what you should be aiming for, but with a little bit of practice you can get there. So yeah, this tiger is out of ammo, but he is probably a hero slayer. Nah, not too many, not that many levels, with all honesty. And now Sicilian is only on one factory, and he should be actually. You see, on this setup itself can support 4 military factories and still give you income to build up. So yeah, like with only 2 factories, you could easily afford to have 2 mines by now. And yeah, well, I mean, it's a good step forward for people to actually trying things out like that. It's good to see it. With some time, they'll get better at it. It seems that Guardian is struggling a little bit, but defended for the most part. And now Winter is walled off. he is not doing so well on economy. He literally only had 4 minus. Yeah, that's spot. I started with the reason. Yeah, he have no money. Winter is gone from this game. Like, he's done his fair share of damage now. That's for all for Ajax to basically try to do something, and Sicilian can slowly climb back into the game. And I'm pretty sure that if Guardian plays it right, he can manage to defend that. He just needs to put down another refinery. Don't lose that mammoth, and yeah, just get some more eco. And Sicilian can give him some money soon. You should stop that, because I'm pretty sure that Winter can just put factories over here right now. You could probably just wall it over here, just for the sake of it. Yeah, Ajax is microing his lunars. You see, this problem is, what are you going for? You're just trying to get those turrets. What for? You could try to snipe the mammoth, or what you should be really doing is getting all those lunars around here carefully with the lights off, or moving them over this area where those cannons can shoot them, and just focus the power plant, just like you did last game. Like, it's funny, like, these people are trying to figure things out or testing it. It's really nice to see it, but they obviously need some practice with those builds. Ajax included, when it comes to rush. His micro execution is really good, but he just needs some, I mean, his macro, that's what I meant to say. Because his microing, it's not so good when it comes to those lunars. He's just losing them for no reason. They're not moving. And he's not really. He could probably take those factories down now. He's playing LC, so he doesn't really need to pay that much of attention to his base. And Winter is trying to destroy the wall of just put power, put the factories over here. Just ignore this. Use those to build nothing, I guess, and just build the mines. And yeah, Winter is gone from this game, so Cecilia only have a second chance. And it's just a matter that Guardian just need to defend, and yeah, that's a good factory line over here, and yeah, Winter doesn't have a lot of money. Yeah, that's what I was saying. He only had like 4 mines at the beginning of the game, and yeah, it's with the rush, you really need you have a tight build order. You really need to stick to the build order. You need to refine it. It's like, you know, it really needs to be polished build, and you cannot mess it up, because with LC you can get stuck with money really easily. And then if you get stuck with power and you cannot put that power batteries down. Yeah, it seems Ajax is trying to help out Winter to get out of his main base, and Winter didn't realize, maybe I can just destroy those walls. Probably destroying this one wall over here and maybe those pillars over there. Or maybe even just those two would have let him free. Like you see, just this wall, and yep, he's out of the base, and Sicilian will have to start getting worried a little bit. But yeah, interesting game. It's definitely not gonna be a long one, but it's good to see something unique and unusual. Even though it's just a battlegrounds, and usually people always play something crazy like this on this map, but still. You can do that on other maps too. That actually looks really cool, this wall. No lie. Why is this one like so deep into the ground? Looks interesting. Okay, heavy cannons. Just one. Just yeah, those lunars, yeah. Good try, Panther. You'll get them next time. Mining from this resource field, this one is safer. This one is not even fully saturated. I don't know if mining from this one with all the termites is the best choice. It's really, yeah, those are those lasers? I don't even know what we are having. Yeah, those units should definitely go and help Guardian right now. If he loses this power plant and this mammoth, it might be a GG for him. He loses another power plant, the one with the reactor on, which is really bad. Those are disabled. He's probably out of money right now. We have a hero Panther over here. Another one. The heroes. Here comes Sicilian with his lasers. They're actually really good because there's no shields for both of the LC players. It's actually a really good call. I'm gonna ignore the fact that they are just Tigers, right? They're not even Siberias, yeah. They are just Tigers with lasers. That's quite funny. And yeah. Guardian is dead. No income, no mammoths. Now Cecilia needs to send him a bleeder. He already did, which is good. There's still hope. Those lasers are just probably there to prevent Winter from sending any units. And I would keep them there. It's a good idea. It's definitely a good idea. As soon as any unit's gonna come out of the factories, they're gonna get sniped. And then the rest should go all the way to the Winter's the Guardian's base to prevent him to being overrun by even more Lunars? Question mark? With no shields? Question mark? Times 2? Still lasers 1. I don't even know what this game is. Uh, guys, you don't deal damage to it, and there's some heavy units that you could probably take one by one. I don't think you even have a shield upgrades. Yeah, he doesn't. And you're just focusing firing on those buildings that you're not even gonna get. You're just gonna get sniped by this guy. Oh, this is sad. Probably would have got this crater if all of them focused. Anyways, bigger problem. That Guardian just gonna lose another builder. Yeah, Guardian is not having a fun time today. See, like they're out of energy now. Sicilian is coming over to help, but yeah, there's just too many lunars. I think it's game over. I don't think Winter can actually deal any damage in Sicilian's base because you have got too many lasers. He's finally securing the resources outside of his base, and the Egg Guardian is dead. Or they should probably just build over here. Yeah, I think he's going to. He's gonna make a little bastion of hope inside of Sicilian's base. Probably should be selling all those factories and towers just to get a little bit of extra income. But, well, the game is over. We all know that. But it's gonna be fun to watch it for a little bit, last for a little bit longer. Oh no, he lost it. Martin is just trying to stay alive. And there is just a swarm of little zerglings called Lunars with electric cannons, and yeah. Even though Sicilian have heavy lasers as defense, I don't think it really matters now. It's just too many moons. Oh, maybe actually you can defend that. Those moons have no shields. Now they have plasma beams. And do they have full shields? They should have. No, they don't even have the full 1.5k shields, yeah. Are those tigers taking those resources all the way to a different refinery because this one got destroyed? Yeah. That's gonna sad to watch. He was trying to sneak out of his base. Martin is still trying. To rebuild. Maybe this one can sneak out. Yeah, those plasma beams are a little bit of a game changer. That range upgrade. They can literally outrange the lasers, which, yeah, makes them so efficient. No, no, and the Guardian drop. This is just sad. I guess Guardian is out of the game now. Gonna be official. No, he's building some turrets in the corner. He's still surviving. Yeah, plasma is quite OP against lasers. I think so because it's just just have a bigger range and yeah.